Hello all. At the time of recording this, I'm recording it due to the fact that, due to work and such, while I am making time to record videos, I've not got the time to do consistent opening video sections. I had intended to return to such, but due to life and, well, life really, I won't be able to return to those. I hope that you all enjoy the following stuff. I will try and do ones particular to a series that I'm running or such thing like that, or do general ones. This one is for my Mass Effect, and I hope you all enjoy. Welcome back all. We'll be doing more... I was about to say Warhammer 40k. No, we'll be doing more Mass Effect 3. End of the last episode, I believe I just finished talking to people. There's been a few days between this recording and the last, so... Here we are. Yes, we've completed Greasem Academy. Alright, that puts... yeah, that works out to be about the right time. So we got no signs of anything to loot in this system. We'll head to the Artemis Tower, I think it is, where we will rescue all assets we can. Welcome to Athens.
I found something.
That's got to be fuel. How are we doing on fuel? I might pick up that fuel then. Investigate. 350 units of fuel. 100% of assets discovered in Athens. That's 50%. You know what? I'm gonna go do this. I will search the other systems. It could just very well be fuel, but it might not be. That's fuel. So we just picked up some fuel in this system, which kind of makes me wonder if I'm actually going to go back to the Citadel or not. Because that was my thought plan, was to go visit the Citadel. Hades Gamma, Kite's Nest, Arcturus, Mid-Air Cluster. I've not a clue what's here, but let's go here. Well, assets on Tateris. We have the first Cyprian Cavalry. Let's just check quickly if there was anything else, and it'll be quicker to go this way than to... yeah, nothing. Relay jump. We'll do the Hades Gamma cluster.
Commander, this system saw a lot of action. There may be survivors.
So we have one at Trebin. Start scanner. Collect. So that's credits. That's a different kind of useful right there. That would be a fuel depot. So we have, by the estimation, we have 10 resources in systems.
I found something.
Which should average out to roughly 2 per system. Start scanner. That was a quick one. Useful when that's the case. More credits. I'm not really complaining. That means I can afford to buy ship upgrades, weapons, you name it, I can buy it. Investigate. Leave. Run.
Evasion successful.
Farinata. I can never say that one. I have a lisp. Yes, master.
Signal confirmed.
Wreckage. Please only be. Oh, we have 2 more in this system.
Reapers eluded.
Into system. Rocky asteroid. Start scanner. Credits. Flee the system.
Faster than light jump successful.
Turn around. Enter orbit. Collect. Alliance frigate Agincourt. Flee the system.
Evasion successful.
So now we'll head to Dis. And there's 3 more for me to locate. So that means 2 in one system and 1 in the other, potentially.
I found
Or
something.
3 in one system. So 2 in this system. We'll still make the stop in the next system with see what's there. Could be fuel. Sometimes there's not fuel in a system, so it could be something better. We got more credits. Once again, as I said earlier, I'm not complaining about that. That makes my funds situation a little more tolerable. Enter system.
Signal confirmed.
We have one here on Nonuel. We picked up an M29A Grizzly IFV, so infantry fighting vehicle. Start scanner. Collect. Leave. I actually kind of got distracted a moment there getting comfortable and didn't actually see what we popped up. So I suppose that'll be something I'll find out. Damn it, let me sit. Let's having a moment there. But my next stop after this is I might go see the weapons black market dealer. Then I'll probably head to the Citadel. What's that? Oh, STG base under attack. I'll go deal with that one before visiting the black market dealer.
I found something.
Enter orbit. Start scanner. Collect. That one was pretty much right on top of it, eh? That scene is always tripping. I'm kind of glad we don't have to watch it more. Report to Spectre Command. I lost STG facility. Normandy SR2 Science Officer on behalf of Spectre Shepard. We entered the STG base, finding no survivors of the research team. Solarian bodies have been left to decompose, with clear signs of torture on several victims. We saw evidence of Cerberus responsibility, given fire patterns correlating to Maddox rifles and human blood. Cerberus has removed the old Prothean systems containing the Vigil VI and hacked the main research database. Data recovered from an audio surveillance suggests they interrogated the staff about the catalyst before killing them. Next page. Commander Shepard sensed something and investigated a corridor, finding a hidden door that responded to the cipher. Inside was an intact beacon, along with a functioning stasis chamber containing strange, semi-organic looking implants. We believe the beacon broadcast the original warning signal from Ilos. The commander touched it and suffered a paralyzing vision. He he was immediately evacuated to the Normandy medbay and has now recovered. The commander believes the vision showing the implants being used, in addition, a map showing the other locations of possible Prothean sites. The Normandy will continue to investigate these vaults to see whether they can give us clues to the catalyst. Close. Well, that was definitely an interesting thing. And good to see that there was actually things going on here. Right, so we have Prothean sites. Didn't I just deal with the Artemis House? Ugh. Now I feel annoyed. Let's try... I'm going to do the Attican Bay. I don't know. Just...
Commander, Admiral Hackett believes this system may contain assets we could use for the Crucible.
Yes, there's some assets here, alright. Hercules is Roman. People, get your facts right. The interferometric array. Okay. Whatever that does. So we'll be, after we do this collection, we will be spending some time running around. Well, not, I phrased that badly. We'll be going to see that black market dealer, and then after I see him, find out what he wants, I'm going to go see the base of operations, aka the Citadel. I'm not having a good time of this. My normal mouse is played up beyond all repair. It's not actually picking up the laser movement. So I'm having to use a spare, and it's not quite as good as my other one. Enter system. Run for the relay. Let's annoy the Reapers some more. Alright, so... it looks like we can only pick one Prothean site at a time. Let's hit the dealership. Alpha Draconis. Enter system. Nothing. Alright, let's talk to the dealer. I'm not reading this one out. You can read it out yourselves. So, free selection. Yes. I know I can buy that. Just having a quick look through. I know I can buy that. That I want to get. Just from what I've been reading and such, the Javelin is actually a fairly solid rifle. Those credits and this Cat 6 Atlas. Now, I'm not sure if there's any other way for me to get the Cat 6 Atlas, but I know there's ways for me to get credits. So I'm going to pick up the Atlas. Just because if you give me the option to collect stuff, I'm going to collect it. So I need to go to... I can't remember the name of the place where I sacrificed Caden. Krogan incubation technology, accept, yes. Cerberus ship schematics. Alright, collect that. So he wants me to survey the wreckage of the First Fleet, so he can loot it. This guy's got some dangerous ideas. He wants me to collect spores for a Thresher Maw. Righto. And he wants Geth Heretic technology. So this guy has some very dangerous tastes. I think Enoch was the one that had the mass relay, yes? So it's not actually showing me where I need to go for them. So I'll look into that. Mainly more remembering what systems the Mass Effect 1, those locations were at. So we're docking at the Citadel. I said we were going to do that. Let's head into the Alliance docks. Sorry, I got once again.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No, thank you.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
It is very hot here. It's summer.
Shepard, over here. So, you're just signing...
Hey, Miranda.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Miranda, you just, kicked him.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard, there's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What can I do, Miranda? All you need to do is ask.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
Tell me more.
You will.
Alright, so let's investigate our options here. So I'd like to know what Miranda knows about what's going on with Cerberus currently.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, but Tim is a bit of a dick.
Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Fair enough. What have you been up to, Miranda?
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
She's a dangerous enemy, but she's a powerful ally. What's your leads on the Citadel, Miranda?
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I find that one a little bit harder to believe. I think she's just more going to be kicking ass and taking names. I should go.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
I think I saw Cortez. Yep. So that means I hit this point in the conversation tree with Cortez.
You finally made it off to Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
The Turians or you there, Cortez? Because I'm distinctly getting a feeling that you're talking about yourself.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
I'm glad you weren't. You'd be dead, and we'd never have met.
Yeah. That's the one good thing from all this. I'm glad to serve with you, Shepard.
We must survive, man. Because if we survive, we can fight back, and we can gain, well, justice.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody is giving up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Uh-huh.
Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
So I didn't use the interrupt to see the Alliance frigate. I just believed it was kinda to let him vent. Elevator.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Let's go to the holding area.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian
No, he's not there yet.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's
Alright,
on board.
so just to explain why I'm about to do this,
I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The
as
wards are
a
already at capacity
person
for
who
refugees.
believes
There's just no
in
room.
human
You let
rights and,
Asari in here earlier.
well,
That's
sapient
back when we
rights,
had
we shall say,
space.
for the Mass Effect universe,
Where is my family
I
supposed to go?
support
I don't
the
know,
dock
all right.
officer.
But they can't land here.
Right?
You can't
If we were to
turn
accept
people
them
Yes,
as
we
she
can.
states, the
Tell
wards
your
are at
friends to
capacity.
move their ship out
Now,
of the docking bay.
away.
that's something to consider. This is actually
family's on
technically a
board.
space station, right? That means that there are a lot resources aren't as they are in a planet, in a city,
You
whatever.
let Asari in here earlier.
Right? There is physically space requirements that cannot be met. And
Yes,
you know,
we
you
can.
have to make sure you have adequate oxygen supplies. You have to have water supplies, food. Now, to be fair, water and food is something you have to worry about for refugees anyway.
This isn't about money.
But
The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no
you have to consider that this is a space station, and those
Back
things
when we had
are
space.
harder to get.
Where is my family supposed
So
to
I'm
go?
going to talk.
I
I'm
don't
going to
know,
support the
right?
dock officer.
But they can't land.
You know, if that ship doesn't clear out, the dock's authorized to fire.
Right. We'll follow through if the situation forces us to.
But they're civilians.
And they're keeping military ships from doing their jobs. I'm contacting Docking Central. If that ship isn't shoving off in 30 seconds,
Don't fire. I'll tell them to go.
I hate this. There's just not enough space for everyone.
Like I said, I believe in rights and such. It's just that the situation itself is not conducive. You'll sometimes have to sacrifice to win. I don't like it, but in that case it was necessary. Map. So we have Garrus in cargo hold A and Kelly Chambers in B. We also have a kiosk here for the Batarian State Arms. So I'm going to go get my fish back, because my fish back.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Why wouldn't I be doing that?
My brothers and sisters, we have faced adversity.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
So now that that's registered,
Remember the pillars of strength that hold our people high. Show the galaxy our resolve. I know
so
that your
now we have the
faith
Pillars of
is
Strength.
weak. Our government has fallen, but if you hold the pillars of strength in your hearts, please, just don't give up.
Let's go talk to Kelly.
Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Shepard, it's really you. I could just have...
It's good to see you too, Kelly.
She needs a
I've been
hug.
so worried. Without my Cerberus contacts, I had no way of knowing if you'd survived the invasion.
You left Cerberus, Kelly?
You're not with Cerberus anymore?
Working with you opened my eyes, got me thinking. I looked closely at what Cerberus had done. In good conscience, I couldn't stay with them. You inspired me to leave.
Come with me then, Kelly. I could use the help.
Come back to the Normandy.
Please believe me. I want nothing more than to be with you again, but I can't. Ever since the Collectors abducted us, I relive it every night. I see Joker running out. Then that cold hand pulls me back. They're above me, around me. They stuff me into that coffin, and I'm relieved They aren't touching me anymore. But then it's so small. You can't breathe. It seems like forever. I watched people melt. God.
Hey, it's okay.
She's a broken woman.
I'm fine. I just can't step back onto the Normandy. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
And even if I could, I shouldn't. I'm making a difference here. If there was ever a reason I studied psychology, it was to help people at a time like this.
Oh, that's true. But you mentioned you had left Cerberus. They just let you go?
Didn't think Cerberus liked people going AWOL.
They don't. But Cerberus has more important things to worry about than me.
Take care of the refugees. Kelly, make sure to do that.
I can tell you're doing good work around here. Keep it up.
Thank you, Shepard. I will. I'm so glad you found me. Seeing you makes everything right again. Oh, and your fish. Nobody was going to take care of them with you in custody, so I saved them. I'll send them back to you. Oh, I need to run. Please be careful.
Alright. Now let's go speak to Garrus and see what he's got to say.
Supplies. Yes, sir. And have we heard anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy. Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time.
Talk.
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
That's kind of actually bad. Like, the World War is considered some of the worst fighting in human history. I don't remember their rates, but I'm pretty sure it was less than 85% killed.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason, and these guys found out why.
Make sure to minimize their suffering, Garrus.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I felt better, Garrus.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Come up for air, huh? Shepard don't do that. Shepard just keeps fighting until he dies, comes back, because that was his breather. Bit of machoism there. I honestly wish you could actually like choose Shepard's like ethnic background, because then you could actually play. There'd be a lot more character depth to him, because we know so much about him, but we know so little too. And each Shepard is different, yes, but that's kind of the point. A Shepard with, say, Irish background would be very different to a Shepard with, I don't know, I'm just trying to choose what one to say. We'll chuck out a Shepard with Chinese background. I don't know, okay? It's difficult to just choose one.
Soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham...
With the exception of Mackenzie, the rest of them I don't see being totally useful. A biotic... Now, a biotic can always be useful, but in this case, supporting the reluctant civilian is
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers?
both morally and actually value-wise probably the better choice.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as p10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
Especially after we just came from Garrus. Like, considering we've just finished talking to Garrus, who was on about how he needs surgeons. They're not surgeons, but they are someone who can clear space for a nurse, or they can cover, you know, they can leave the trained professionals time to do stuff.
Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Come again.
I wouldn't go to the settled worlds. Larger colonies appear to be priority targets. If you're coming to the Citadel, do it soon. Certainly. Look me up. Business will keep me here for some time.
Welcome to Elcos Combine
Oops.
Arsenal Supplies.
I meant to hit talk. Obviously he doesn't want to talk to me. So that's correct. That means I have to talk to Liara first? I'm just trying to remember.
I think I'm ready to end it with it. Things weren't great.
Because I know I can get a quest off him fairly early on to go retrieve a Shadow Broker wet team. Liara.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
How could I forget?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
Ezo, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
You should relax more, Liara.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
So yes, I had to talk to Liara first. I had forgotten that initially.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Shepard.
Nice
Hello.
to see you.
Oh, nice to see you. Now, Jokey in the marketplace.
We've got to keep children in daycare. We should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. We should be socializing
Alright,
with
so
other
time to
children.
support the couple.
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen, do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And thank you.
So people say that Mass Effect Andromeda is a bad game, but I actually like the premise, because it means that even should Shepard have failed here, they could very well have humanity, well, not humanity, the Citadel Council species could very well have survived. Even that feels like it's too small of a group.
Casa fabrication weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should he.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
I'm so tempted. Not touching that subject. But I did tell Edie that if she had questions, she could come to me, so...
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Your company is what is going to matter there. That's actually some fairly good dating advice. Don't just choose it because you think they'll like it. Choose it because you think you'll both enjoy it, and the fact that you're there.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Good speaking to you, Edie.
I have noticed many displays of public affection on the Citadel. The rate seems disproportionately high.
Everybody could die tomorrow, Edie. Hooking up is one of the few things they can do.
I wonder if this is how the Krogan feel. I have spoken with many Batarian refugees here, Shepard. It may interest you to know that they are much more agreeable when the hegemony is no longer watching.
True enough.
Excuse me, Shepard. I am looking through files and videos of human behavior. I have 1.24 million windows open, but your request is important to me. Please hold. Is it time to return to the Normandy? I'm getting propositioned with increasing frequency. Is it time to return to the Normandy? I'm getting propositioned with increasing frequency.
That previous one was pretty... it was good. Alright, so I'm going to waste my credits here and get these star charts. I find them... The star charts in the Mass Effect 2 were useful, so hopefully they're just as useful in this one.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
Yeah. But they're scared, and when you're scared, you do fall back on
the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep?
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Yeah, considering I think this is her first shore leave ever. I don't think I've hopped off anywhere with her, so. Joker. Wait, talk to me. No, Joker doesn't want to talk anymore.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Alright, so now I'm not actually sure if you've got to enter these to have them appear in your in the list of places that you can buy from, but
your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model, store credits, or anything. I just want my money back.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book from my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my
you know,
appointment list.
I'm just going to have to support the sales clerk. I just don't like this guy. No, that's not it. I work in a industry where I've had to deal with people like this before, so support sales
Are you
clerk.
keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, I'm...
well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Welcome to Cypergene Armory.
We
Alright.
appreciate your visit.
So I think I've just triggered the ability to see them if I need to later. Nothing in here yet.
This is problematic. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I will do everything I can do to help. The extreme weather
So that one was important to do. It's a scam. I don't even have to play the game. Don't need to have played the game before to realize it's a scam.
That's what your army is.
I'm with the Volus on that one.
Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers win.
The market for military goods barely carries a profit. Who do you propose as our buyer?
The Council, the Empire, maybe the Alliance. Even if we don't make much now, they'll remember us when the war's over.
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers win.
The market for military goods barely carries a profit.
No, both technically have points, but
Council,
he's just,
Empire, maybe the
yeah.
Alliance.
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares in Walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my home world burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need.
No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune.
A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%.
Fine.
That one was quick and easy to solve. And you know, that one, that's actually a fairly good idea. Like, you'd have to think that banking, which is a very complex thing, mind you, would require that the systems designed for it have a lot of processing power. And if you delete stuff, well, you have space for processing power.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but... No, you don't understand. This isn't for... Listen, I am a surgeon at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this.
Alright, time to talk to Dr. Raven.
I found this metagel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
Interesting to hear what she says now.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of metagel that allows for an even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course, we'll be happy to send you one, just as we sent one to every pharmaceutical company in Citadel space.
That's what you get for being greedy.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all.
Hey,
No, we found
hey Thane, how you doing?
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
That makes her safer than most at this current point in time.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Kemperl syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Can't you come with me, Thane? I could definitely use you.
I'm back in the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
At least he's got decent reasons to refuse, but you could still help, man.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
How long will you live, man? Sad to see you go.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Does it hurt, man?
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
That's a very bad way to go. I could think of worse ways, but that's not a good way to go.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Good seeing you, Thane. Thane was one of my favorite characters.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless.
So I actually have seen, I read the content about this in the Cerberus News Network. So I personally support the Visitor.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Welcome to CERTA.
Alright, I want the improved Medigel formula.
CERTA is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
So that one, so one of the mods I do actually changes it from Medigel 1, 2, 3, actually goes through and adds in flavor text on how it all works. Dr. Michelle? Yeah, one of the pair.
Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is she?
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Right. How you doing with the refugees?
This war has left a lot of injured people homeless. How's your center handling the extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How you doing for supplies?
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
And how's the clinic staff holding up?
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Well, overall, it's time to say goodbye.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Now,
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
the PTSD. Sorry. It's not a good thing. On a side note, the Invictus games, I am proud to call myself human after what happened with the soldier and his competitor on the court. Stopping to help him.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
So, yeah, that was a while back now, but I'm still proud to call myself human every time I think about that particular event.
Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers. I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes, yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing. Thank you very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops.
Right, so I'm picking up a few little quests to go and do, I suppose.
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
That soldier doesn't want to leave his fellow soldiers behind. Nothing in here. Which means we just have to go see Ashley.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
And that's likewise as well. Trust goes both ways, Ashley. And when I asked you to help me, you didn't. I understand you had some issues trusting me as well, so let's call it a fresh start.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
I'm here for you, Ash. You're one of the old guard with me.
Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
Tell me more, Ash.
I've got time to talk.
What about your promotion?
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, LC.
Investigate. No contact from your family?
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
Oh, no contact in general.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working.
What about your family, Ash?
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
What about working together again, Ash?
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments. Believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
What's your opinion on
Have
Earth,
you heard
Ash?
anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know.
Alright. Time to leave.
I
Get
should
some
get
rest.
back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Alright, we're off to the next section. Da-dum-ba-da-ba-da. So, not too much in the way of actual hardcore gameplay today, for this one. Let's head to
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Purgatory Bar. Now, gonna run into something I've...
Now arriving at ward level.
Yeah. Gonna go meet Aria.
It's not like they had much left to start with. Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artists wouldn't find what little they have left. Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
Here's wishing I had access to some way to deal with that. I'm a Spectre, tell me more. I'll deal with it. I don't like people.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups. Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
Alright. So I've just got the better power grid.
Those Cerberus bastards had assholes. Shit, they just kept coming and coming. And not even sure from where. Fucking hell. And poor Bilal. They didn't have to take him out like that. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal.
Oh, we just found out what happened to the ambassador's son. Wait, I'm not sure if I've done that one yet.
Hey, Val, you're, here.
Right, now if memory serves, it's this time?
Damn it, morale
Yes.
is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die, but they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold out.
Alright. I got a gift for you.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
Banner of Commander Shepard, I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards. The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Alright. James. Talk to me.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You don't think I like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Loco.
Uh-huh. What'd you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
Is that the way you see me now, James?
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least.
In fact, you could use a little more deference. Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably.
But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them?
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
Well, that's good to hear. I don't like it, but...
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Good idea.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On him. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead. It's an honor meeting you, Commander. Thanks. But we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad, Loco. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
Alright, anything else to say, James? Salute.
Thanks for the drink. When we get back to Earth, I'm buying.
If we live that long enough. Alright, upstairs, and then I'm gonna go talk to Arya. I could dance. There's technically an option. I thought there was a way to drink, but obviously not. Arya.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took C-Sec 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. You will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
What happened?
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
But you're alive, which is probably a bad idea.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Those gangs a scum, Arya. I'm not really sure I want to be working with them. But free troops are free troops.
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Sun's leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Alright, let's go deal with this lot. So, first and foremost, let's go to the embassies. Because if I go to the embassies, that means I can be working on both the suspected Hannah and this one at the same time. Because that's all I'll have left to do.
Yes, I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Right, so now I got the Benning evidence thing to do. I thought I was supposed to activate that here. Must be over here at the Spectre terminal, Spectre office. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright. There he is, Jordan Ball.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
Almost Solarian.
I admire her personally, and since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
Almost Solarian. I'm very sure Casimir is very insulted.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Good that Casimir came to help. Now let's go activate that. We'll duck in and see Bailey. Give me my engineers back. And we'll enable.
I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
To shooting range, yes. Oh, no, I didn't mean to activate entering shooting range. Oops. Alright, Bailey. Let's talk to you.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
How unstable is she, Bailey?
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
Let me see her, man. Just
I'd like
let's do
access
that.
to her to judge for myself. Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to go from here down to the comments. Just so that life is a little bit easier. So,
Welcome, Commander Shepard. 1 moment.
at the commons, I can do the blood pack and the talking to Sedara.
Have you decided how to defend the galaxy?
Did I actually talk to him? Obviously not.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
I remember you, Bala.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
Thanks.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Alright. So, Step 1, we have Gnarl to talk to.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Blood Pack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
I'm gonna trust you here.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Blood Pack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
I wish it was that easy to kill him as the rest of the
Arya's
time.
more, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
I'm kind of worried about getting my back scratched by a Vorcha. Vorcha. Either way, those things are bad news.
You don't think Sanctuary is real?
It's a scam. CSEC assistant.
I've connected with Jonah Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
Don't threaten me.
It'd be smart to bury the threat, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second-in-command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
I'll find another solution.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Alright. So I know I could have picked up the Paragon option there, but like I've said previously, this is a Paragade Shepard. Like, he does some Renegade options. I can't talk to you yet. I've actually got to talk to the Blue Suns. Shepard, run! Hut.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Alright,
Area's task
do a quick stop in at the Purgatory Bar, see Arya. I can't remember if I actually need to see her or not to do the switch over for the Eclipse. So I'm just going to do that quickly. But after I complete this set of quests, I'm going to end the recording. So these quests will mark the end of the recording when I finish them.
Look who's here. So what's on your mind, Shepard?
Clips.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting...
I've already leaned on the council, so talk to him. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him.
Alright, so obviously I don't actually do it like that. I don't need to do it, I just couldn't remember. So we'll leave here. Run out here. And we will make it there, I swear to you. When I say when I complete these quests, I mean that when I complete the stuff on the Citadel. Docks holding area.
Now arriving at docking bay E24.
I thought this was the terminal I needed. Oh, I didn't actually do the part in the embassies. I'm a fool.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes.
Wow, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Alun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Alun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Alright.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select
Down to the docking holding area again. This time having done what I was supposed to when the first time round. Terminal.
Bao, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kashyyyk.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
Some truth there.
We just got a report that another ship made it off Paladin.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
You don't need Sedaris, man.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Right. Now, where is that? There's the blue sun.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
What aren't you telling me here?
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
I won't kill for you, Dana.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
It's the same damn thing.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Alright. Now we have a terminal to activate.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, pal. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Shepard, the Council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya Talok, of all people, got him to do it. You crazy.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
So, like I said, I'm doing 2 missions at once here.
Wow. Here's the correspondence. If there's any...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Alright, time to head upstairs.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select
Citadel Embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
And we're back at the terminal.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why do this, Amanda? So, I'm not saying his soul name, that is too long.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You have got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're under arrest,
You're
dude.
insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We're taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated, it can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Kasumi,
She was here the
no.
entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors. And she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Right. So we've dealt with Kasumi Gota, we have the Spectre unit, and we have the Hanar and Drell forces. Elevated down, we go to the Presidium Commons to talk to General Okier, I think it is? No, Okier was the warlord from number 2. I can't remember the general's name off the top of my head at the moment. Oraka!
Commander
That's
Shepard.
what it was.
General Araka, I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
I'll get weapons for you, Oraka.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Now I have to go talk to the weapons dealer over here.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go to
Canik.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
What do you mean?
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
What will you take?
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Right.
Credits don't talk with me, Commander. CSEC wants my top of the line.
So that's this section done. It's time for me to make my way back to the Normandy. I know I said this would be the end of it. I will not totally renege on that. I will, however, do a update on my war assets and see what I've got that's new, because I know I've picked up a few today, or a few for this recording. So we will be presently checking what I've received, and I will then save, and we'll go on. I'll go and end the recording. Then I have another couple hours worth of work to do to turn the recording into a video. You're lucky I like my viewers. All few of you that you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
Yeah, you guys don't want to talk. You never want to talk to me. Da da da. There's
a new message at your private terminal.
New messages. Okay, I'll do them at the start of the next episode. So, for the Crucible, I've unlocked Kasamigota. Hopefully that's enough time for you to read it. We have the Exogeny Scientists. We have the interferometric array. This right here, just reading this, means that we physically don't need to use the Crucible. We just need to have the ability to see every Reaper in the galaxy, and we could actually pick them off one by one, focusing the fleets on small numbers. So, the Entrepreneur switch. So that was the update we got there. We have the Agincourt. I think that gets mentioned somewhere, I just can't remember where. We also picked up the Team Zeta, I think. So, the bridge burners. We have Turian asset updates. We have the first Kerpritine Cavalry. I can't say it. We have the Terminus system assets. We have the Terminus fleet. We have Blood Pack mercenaries. And we have Eclipse mercenaries. Then finally, Citadel space updates. We have the Hanar and Drell forces. And we have the Spectre unit. So, that was our new war assets. Like I said, I will save it here. And I hope you've all enjoyed. Like, review, don't, it's all up to you. And if you've really enjoyed it, please pass it on to your friends. If you don't, well, that's your business. Dislike it if you want. I don't really mind. I love all my viewers, and you hate me.